Joe Leigh here, 4 seconds out with the humble as ever, Ijaz Ahmed. Here at the presser, obviously your rematch with Quaise Khademi. It's a great fight, you've fought before, you took the win, not a lot of people expected you to. Talk to me about your thoughts going into the rematch.
I'm ready. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Been training really hard. I'm in better shape than last time. So from what you've seen last time and my relentless pressure is going to be even better this time. So he's got a tough night ahead.
And as I said at the start, the humble as ever, you don't seem to let anything faze you. You were very screwed on. No smack talk in the presser just then. Talk to me about your mentality going into this fight.
Yeah, look, I respect all that go into the ring. It's not an easy game, and obviously he's got a job to do, and so do I. And I know I've got the ability and I've got the skill set to beat him again, and this time even better.
What was it like for you immediately after that fight? Because, you know, there was belts on the line. Obviously, you got the British. Do you see the British as bigger than what you won when you had the European and the international?
Well, basically, I take every fight as it comes, and just like the last fight where I was going for the bout, this is not anything different. So because it's vacant and no one is the champion at the moment, this is like my world championship fight. So I'm gonna go in there with that mindset and get in there and get that job done.
Do you see the British though as something that's it's historic? It's something that most boxers want to win. Is that not something that phases you? Is it more the fight at hand rather than the fact that you're fighting for an iconic title in boxing?
Of course, the British title is very prestigious, and it's a dream for any fighter to win that fight, win that title, because you're the best in your country once you've won that. So definitely, I do want this bout because of the whole hype and the whole fact that it's the best in the country, and once I do win it, I will be crowned the best in the country until I go for that world title.
What would that mean to your hometown? I know you've brought a few of your people. Khademi had loads of his people as well. What would it mean to your local people, you winning this super flyweight British title?
Yeah, it would mean a lot, because there's not a lot of Asians in my background that have actually even won what I've won already. But to be able to hold the British as well as the two Europeans, I don't think anyone else has done that in my community or anyone else. But yeah, just gotta put myself on the map. Just a lad from Alum Rock, Borsley Green, just repping. It's like there's a lot of bad talk about people coming out of there, but now that I'm doing this, it shows that there's a lot of good that could come out of these areas. So you just gotta keep your head screwed on, and you've got to make sure you've got a goal and just stick to it and train hard, and you'll eventually reap the rewards.
A couple of things I want to pick out from that. Obviously, first thing, you wouldn't have had long to travel here today. You know, Birmingham are people who they want to get behind their own, and I certainly I believe that, being from around here myself. But secondly, I feel as if you mentioned there's not many Asian boxers, people from your background. How important do you think that is, that you're representing them for the future people who are Asian and want to fight? And how important is it, do you think, do you think you're going to be kind of a role model as well?
Yeah, very important, and yeah, that is what a goal of mine is, to inspire the young, the guys that are coming up, the guys that are in the gym right now, in the amateur scene. The opportunities are there, but the only way you're gonna get there is if you're in that gym and you're putting the hard work in. Nothing comes overnight. I've been training for a long time, and only now I'm 28, I'm getting these opportunities and reaping the rewards. Yeah, so just keep in that gym, train hard, keep off the streets, and your time will come. That's all I can say.
Who got you into boxing? Was it a specific fighter, and why did you get into boxing? Was it because of like where you were growing up and problems outside of fighting and sports?
No. Basically, I was a fat kid. I just wasting my time, just eating a lot and stuff.
Did you start off for like boxercise classes and stuff?
No. I went straight into amateurs because I had a little bit about myself. Actually, I started as a kickboxer when I was a kid. So I did kickboxing up until black belt, and because my dad put me into the sessions and stuff, and he got me and took me everywhere, and it come a point where the kickboxing, we didn't see a future in it, and with boxing there's a lot more publicity and a lot more hype. So my dad said, okay, it's time to switch over to boxing, and I've been here ever since. At first I wasn't really taking it serious. I didn't want to actually do it as a profession, but come when I was 18 years old, I was kind of beating up the guys that are competing, and I just thought, if I shed this weight and I put my head down and I do my best in terms of getting there and getting in competition wise, I could make a good go at it, which is what I did. I had a good 5-year amateur career at the top elite level, and then I had some dodgy decisions, which obviously a lot of amateurs know they do happen. And I just thought, it's time to move over to the pro scene, and 10 fights down the line, I'm the European champion, and inshallah, by the will of Allah, the next fight I will be picking up that British championship.
What next? Because I know you're not going to want to think about after August the 28th, but I guess it's important to plan out your future. Do you want to continue to box for a long time? Say you didn't get the victory, will your head still be in the game? Because obviously this is the biggest opportunity of your career so far.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the love of the game will always be there. I've been fighting for all my life, and win, lose, it's all God's plan. But personally, I know I've put 110% into my training, and I know I could win this fight. So I know the result will be a positive result. But even if it isn't, alhamdulillah, because I'm a lot better well off than a lot of people out there, and I'm just gonna get back in the gym and just train even harder. That's all I can say.
Big respect to you. Best of luck in the rematch.